What's up, King Carlos here, bro? Just wanted to speak on something, bro. Vlad being a culture vulture, and he is same way Post Malone is a culture vulture, bro. They come into hip hop and they act like they so real, they're so down. In the moment they get in position where they're on top and they could actually make moves to help the black community, or they can give their opinion. They can give their because that's what Vlad does, right? Pretty much, he does interviews, but sometimes he gives his opinion, and they're in a position where they can actually do interviews and give their opinions to help black people, right? Or they can actually do interviews and give opinions to shit on black people, and they show the black community they asshole. This is why Vlad and Post Malone's our culture vultures, bro. Because when Post Malone was coming out, he had the grill and the tattoos and all that shit. The white iris, and he was so down and real. And the moment you get in position, now you smoking cigarettes, you got the face tattoos, you painting your nails black, you're a rock star and all this shit. But you came up off the plight of being a rapper, nigga, right? You came up off the plight of black people. So now when you do interviews, Post Malone's like he said, there's if you want to really feel something, if you want true intention, true care, if you want to really feel something out of music, don't listen to rap. Rap is not real. Rap cannot. There's no true connectivity to humanity. There's no true message. There's no true. There's no true energy that connects you to the universe from it. It doesn't. You don't get anything good out of it. There's no good in hip hop. There's no inspiration. There's no love. Basically, saying hip hop music is just shit, right? But if you want to feel something, go listen to Bob Dylan. And the reason people like Post Malone are culture vultures because it's like, bro, why didn't you come up with a guitar then like Bob Dylan? Why'd you come out and use us, our plight, using our culture, nigga, braiding your hair with the grill and all that shit to make the money? And when you make the money, oh man, it's a white way, bitch ass nigga, come up off the white way, come up off playing rock music and shit like that. But you don't. You play like you so down. With Vlad, it's acting like, yeah, man, you like doing the Tupac interviews and shit like that, and or doing an interview with what's this nigga name, bro? Or doing a Boosie interviews, acting like you so down with the South, or what you know what I'm saying, you so down with the black people in the South, or when he does the interviews with Benny the Butcher, or nigga would do interviews with like fuck it, all type. Vlad do all type of interviews, bro. Nigga would hit an interview with TSU Surf and all that shit. Look at the Twister interview, like you so down with like you so trying to fight the Chicago police and stuff like that, asking them about that. But when you give your opinion and you finally speak on how you feel, it's shitting on the black community. You come out and say, "Oh man, don't listen to real doctors." Nobody who didn't graduate from an American Western school, basically, anybody that didn't get a fucking certificate from a white man that says you're a doctor, you're not a doctor. Don't listen to healers. Oh, black people are conspiracy theorists. Black people don't really know anything. You notice now, lad, every time a black person says something, it has to be a fucking conspiracy theory, right? Because black people don't, because every time we speak on something, it's not real, it doesn't happen. All black people do is just make shit up. And pretty much he's playing like the typical white person that thinks about black people, but you didn't come up like the typical white person thinks about black people. Vlad, you came up like you was down and real. And this is why Vlad is a culture vulture. Also, speaking on what they spoke on, he will get you on your show. You'll let niggas get high. You'll let niggas get drunk as fuck on your show and spill their beans, spill their guts. But the moment you get on camera, that's to be set up right. You can't get drunk, you can't get high because you don't want to show the real you. So you're gonna make sure to pedicure your image so you look perfect because you're not gonna show the real you because you're not no real motherfucker, lad. You a pussy, bro. That's why you don't show your face on camera. This is why you don't do interviews in the room with niggas because you don't want to get hit in the fucking face. You understand the shit you say, the questions you ask are stupid as fuck. You know the situations you're speaking on are illegal sometimes. But you do it because they're controversial and because they're clickbait. But you act like, oh man, I'm just asking, bitch ass nigga. You know that shit is illegal, but you don't give a fuck what the fucking plight is. Because if the dudes got up and threatened you and not to knock your bitch ass out, you probably file some lawsuit or say that you were threatened to some bullshit like that or call the police. That's what makes Vlad a culture vulture. That's what makes Post Malone a culture vulture. If you guys are wondering, that's what a culture vulture is. Someone who comes up off the plight of black people, like they really care, and when they get in position where they can either help or hinder the black community, they fucking hinder, just like the rest of their people, whether it be somebody white, Hispanic, Asian, or whatever. They hinder. They talk shit about black people. Black people are stupid. Black people dumb. Black people, women are dumb. Black people music doesn't make any sense. But you niggas come up off the music. You come up off the culture. Why don't you go to your culture, do rock music, pop, country, whatever the fuck it is. Vlad don't interview no white people unless they mobsters and shit like that. You didn't start doing that interviews till recently. You came up off the plight of interviewing powerful black people in the black community, of pretty much in the under the umbrella of Black Hollywood or the black music or rap. You came up off the interviewing them, and once you got so big and so much money, now you're reaching out to these white dudes to do these kind of interviews and shit like that. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the mob boss interviews he does because I watch them. But I'm just giving a perfect example, guys. This is not to diss Vlad. This is just to say what a culture vulture is. That's it.